Hi, welcome to us to the YouTube channel. Let's draw a little tomato. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some yellow ochre. It kind of looks like Dijon mustard. And if you don't have that, you could use peachy color or gray. And then I'm going to bubble out where I want to put the green using some kind of hues. I did this, but I think you're going to change it, but I do need the cast shadow. So go ahead and take the red and fill it in. I'm going to do one layer, and then I'm going to do another layer. So I'm going to get a good layer, almost half of the tomato red. And then I'm going to take light orange and I'm going to blend inside. I'm kind of doing circular type motions just to blend it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tip and change the position and then kind of go into the light and around the hues to get some light orange there. So I'm going to outline around that, kind of go carefully. Great. So this is green. I'm going to fill in where I want it to be green, nice and gentle, very light. And then what I want to do is take some yellow, because I thought it'd look a nice transition with the yellow to the light orange, and get that going there. So I'm blending with a light yellow and into the green, and I'm going to go a little tiny, I'm going to go back in there, and this very lightly I'm going to put some green here. So green and red make brown, and then I'm going to take some red on top of it and mix it, kind of going back and forth. It might lift up if it has a lot of oil pastels on it, and that's okay. You're going to be able to work with that in just a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and blend with the orange and smooth out the transition from the shadow edge to the light side. Fantastic. Okay, so this is a very kind of like a cobalt blue, or it might be French ultramarine blue. Very, very, very lightly going to put it on the cast shadow, and then I'm going to take white and I'm going to mix it, and then I'm going to very carefully go to the edge of the tomato, because the blue and the red are going to make brown very, very quickly. So go ahead and blend that. Now if you don't want to use blue, you can use whatever color you want. I thought it might look kind of cool. So I'm going to put the blue here, as I can see, and the red, and they make a very nice dark color as it sits on the table. You want it kind of dark. So this is white for the highlight. I'm going to press in that, re-outline with the red, and kind of reshape it if you need to. You might not need to do that. So I'm going to add some blue there to kind of darken that edge, and then go back in with the red. So you're going to notice I'm going to go kind of back and forth with different colors to blend and mix, and these are just some ideas of how you could make the different colors that you need quite simply. So this is the green. I'm just going to draw what I see. You don't have to copy this, but I just saw some of the leaves kind of coming out, and I thought it might look kind of cool. So to make the green a little bit more interesting, I'm going to take a dark blue and I'm going to go inside it and then just kind of outline around it, and I'll probably revisit that later too and add some more just to darken it or blend it. So do what you need to do with yours. You could also use red to make it dark, but I thought the green might make it kind of a richer, or the blue might make it a richer green. Okay, so this is a little blending stump. It's a number 1 blending stump. It's very smooth. I like using this one in small areas, and I'm just basically drawing on top of what I've done so I can mix it or blend it as best as I can. And sometimes what I do, which you just saw, is I take my hand and just kind of get rid of the extra or the built up oil pastels on it. So I constantly take it to my hand or to another piece of paper and kind of lift it up. So I'm blending and smoothing things out, and then adding more colors like red and then yellow or the light orange to make it work. So you can also snap the paper. That works too, because if it builds up, it really is difficult to work with, because all those little miscellaneous pieces can actually blend in with your color. So this is again the blending stump, and I'm using it kind of to really get some details and smooth things out. And take your time with this. It also can lift up the color too, which is great, or you can use your fingernail to lift it up. So go ahead and watch this as I just keep repeating the processes of adding the same colors back and forth, blending, and then using the blending stump to kind of get the look that I want it to look like. And also you get an idea of how to blend a few colors together to make a realistic looking tomato. So thank you so much for tuning in, liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel.